In the small town of New Wilmington in western Pennsylvania, a children's pastor is making a big difference at a local church. New Life Baptist Church has a weekly attendance of 3,000 in a town of 1,500. One reason for the large attendance is the amount of children clamoring to go to Sunday school. Pastor Greg Marshall is finding ways to keep kids entertained during church and putting the sleep-inducing Sunday school stereotype to rest. Fellow pastor Bill Forr says Pastor Greg is the entire reason he decided to come to the church.
Well, I have a master in theology, so I thought, I don't really care how much meat I'm getting. Hopefully I'm getting it outside. So I really looked for a place that had a good kids program. And my first Sunday in here, Pastor Greg came out of the, there was a room over there, and it had all camouflage netting inside. He came out in full army fatigues and a helmet on, and he goes, "We're soldiers for Christ." And I said, that's the kind of guy I want teaching my kids. You know, I mean, he was just in the role, and it was fantastic.
I think his demeanor, even though he's a really big guy, you know, he's kind of disarming. He's friendly. He's always a bundle of energy. He's always laughing about something. And he really has a way of making it fun for the kids.
I guess I'd have to say I'm kind of a kid myself. I like to have fun. I like to take the Bible and make it understandable. I like to do a lot of object lessons to help kids understand. And so I try to make the Bible understandable to me, and if I can understand it, then hopefully a kid can understand it. And I try to treat kids as adults. I mean, I don't talk down to them. I'm really careful about babyish music and different kinds of games and lessons and object lessons that really speak down to the kids. I try to speak up to them and let them know that they're important and they can learn about Christ. And I just like to do crazy stuff.
My favorite thing about coming to Sunday school is, I would say probably that I get to see all my friends learn about God and the Bible with them, and it's really fun.
He's funny, and I don't know, he's just he acts everything out that's really funny.
It's fun because Pastor Greg makes it fun.
He plays games about God to help us learn, because he knows that we're younger kids and that when we get to the adults, there are no games there.
He does a lot of stuff when we do stories, he does a lot of funny stuff. He lets us play games and stuff, but in the same way we're learning about God.
Ready? Hey! What's the big idea?
You know, I think he makes a difference in the church by the way he impacts the kids and his love for the Lord. And I think he impacts the church in a very positive way, because he gets the kids and he gets people excited about what's going on in the church, what's going on in the kingdom. And you know, I think he finds a way to weave that into the community, and probably one of the ways he does is through just big events that he puts together, like our VBS, which attracts, 400 or 500 kids come out for that. It just impacts the whole community.
We have a lot of kids who, it's the only time they even come to our church. And I hear from a lot of parents in the community that the kids come home and they're talking about the points that they learn, the Bible points. They're bringing home the little characters that we give them called Bible buddies. We see a number of kids come to Christ and promise to follow him through the week as well.
I know from my personal experience, and I've told Pastor John this, so he can't get too mad. I don't come to this church. I love it. We have all kinds of stuff, but I don't come here for all the programs the church has. I come here for Pastor Greg. What he does with my children, how my children respond, is exactly what I need, what my children need, and why I come here. So it has nothing to do, not the other stuff's bad, but his is just fantastic.
They really enjoy being here. I mean, it's never an effort to try to get them to the church. They want to come. They want to be part of his ministry. I mean, they would be here every Sunday, certainly. They'd be here every day if they could.